How are you? I hope that wherever you are and whatever you face today, that you are able to hear the perfect voice of God, leading you, comforting you, giving you peace and hope and direction. I am here today because sometimes it's just better to start than to start perfectly. So, without the perfect backdrop, without the perfect script, I am beginning. And this is articulation. I believe God has asked me to articulate some of his thoughts. And I try to connect with him daily if I can. And, more than once a day. But I try to be in constant connection with God because I believe he has given me everything I need to be equipped and fruitful in life. And I feel like he's asking me to articulate that to other people that might be benefited by hearing just the expression of his heart and his wisdom. So, without further ado, two things I wanted to share today. One, I was sitting with Jesus this morning, and I connect with him through what I call picture prayer. A couple other people helped me kind of form this way of connecting, and really it's just a lot of listening. You sit and be still and listen to Jesus. But especially on days that I don't have to go into work, I find myself taking the long way around to get to listening sometimes. And some of that can be procrastination, I will admit it. I like to be busy sometimes, and anything other than maybe the most important thing is what I end up doing. But this morning I felt like God gave me a picture to tell me sometimes it's more than just procrastination that means we take the long way around to finally meet with him. Because I was doing a lot of things this morning that were eventually bringing me to a place of quiet. You know, I was working on the things that were in the back of my head so that they would be out of my head. I was getting stuff done that had priority so that it would no longer be pressing on me. God gave me a picture of rising dough and how when you make bread, there's a long time of waiting before action, because I'm totally about the action, man. I like to get stuff done, do it quick, do it efficient, do it well. I'm a project person, and God gave me a picture of bread rising and was speaking to me about how sometimes to get to the action, there's a lot of waiting. And I just felt like he was saying that about his presence, about coming to a place of quiet where I can actually hear and actually listen and be ready to receive. And I love receiving because I like getting to the action. I want to know what God's about and what he's doing so I can do it too. But I felt like God was saying, don't be hard on yourself when it takes you a while to get around to that quiet place. Because sometimes there's just a lot of waiting. There's a lot of creating space. There's a lot of, just time that needed to quiet yourself down before you can be at a place where you're ready to be baked, where that bread just waits and it rises and there's quiet and there's silence and hopefully there's protection. You put that dishcloth over it or whatever, and it's a lot of stillness and waiting before you can put it in the oven and it can be put under heat. So, not sure how that's impactful to you, but it was impactful to me this morning because I felt like God was telling me, have grace on yourself when it takes a while to hear me, because sometimes I need you to wait on me before I need you to act for me, kind of deal. So, sharing that with you this morning, felt like that was good. Also, I'm going to share a song. I wrote a song in May of 2020. Can you believe it's that long since it was 2020? I wrote a song almost 2 years ago, and I think it's still applicable today. God gave it to me for the time that we were in, time of a lot of change and a lot of uncertainty, and just felt like God was giving me some words of comfort and confidence amidst all of the unsettlingness. So I'm going to share this with you in hopes that it will lift your heart and your spirit and your mind and give you what you need today. A piece of what you need today, maybe. My life is in my Father's hand. It does not bend with doubt or fear. My fortune does not rise and fall like the wind. It's ever steady within Him. My daily bread is in His hand. I drink from Him and thirst no more. My weakness matters not when He is my strength. My way is steady with my Lord. Oh, lift your voice and thank the Lord. His love is all you're searching for. There is no firmer ground than at His feet. Oh, come and worship Him with me. I wrote it to be a little faster, but I wanted you to hear the words. So here it is one more time. My life is in my Father's hand. It does not bend with doubt or fear. My fortune does not rise and fall like the wind. It's ever steady within Him. My daily bread is in His hand. I drink from Him and thirst no more. My weakness matters not when He is my strength. My way is steady with my Lord. Oh, lift your voice and thank the Lord. His love is all you're searching for. There is no firmer ground than at His feet. Oh, come and worship Him with me. Oh, lift your voice and thank the Lord. His love is all you're searching for. There is no firmer ground than at His feet. Oh, come and worship Him with me. Oh, come and worship Him with me. Thanks for listening. I hope you were encouraged. Go with God. And that's it. This has been episode 1 with Cara Marie. And hopefully the Holy Spirit. Take care.